Walmart in south side of La Crosse is wrapping up Stuff the Bus here, just like Grace had mentioned. We got Jody here once again. There's not much behind us now right now, but overall, it has ended. But can they donate additional stuff beyond just today?
Yes, we are still collecting at our Coulee Bank branches, and everything will kind of finalize actually on the 15th. But we've collected quite a bit. We've stuffed the bus at least once today, so we're excited about that. And yeah, but up until the 15th, we'll be taking cash donations or school supplies.
Cool. And approximately, I think you gave me a number, how many you actually helped last year, and when does this all be distributed to? That's another question.
So it gets distributed through a bunch of different community resources, but it'll start going out as school is getting started. Last year they helped about 400 students in our community, and this year we're hoping to serve at least that many, if not more. So it really makes a big impact to the whole area, not just La Crosse.
Good. So thank you very much once again to be the sponsor for all this too, as we kind of wrap up another year of this. Time goes by quickly too. Now for weather-wise, it's not going to be a little bit unbearable for tonight for all the activities. Ashley for Arts, we have the Irish Festival going on, but with that wind, it's not going to be too bad. So overall, feel like temperatures are going to be staying in the mid to upper 90s, and then they'll start tailing off a little bit as we go towards the after sunset. But still, it's going to be quite humid out there, so definitely stay hydrated as much as possible. Definitely have the sunscreen on until the sun actually comes down too. So now as we go through the overnight temperatures, they are not going to fall off much. We're probably going to see temperatures in the 70s for most areas. Maybe even mid 70s. Now the storms will come in later. Now tomorrow, a lot more cloud cover. Obviously we have storms that kind of track out too. That'll keep the temperatures down, but there's a lot of uncertainty how warm we might get here too. So upper 70s, low 80s, but we get a little more sun. It could be mid 80s too. Less humid too. Humidity still continues. Now Sunday, the better of the 2 days probably for the weekend. Shower chances continue, but mainly south area. But the humidity levels do come down, and it's actually going to be a little bit more comfortable, but still that. Now, tracking the storms, they're going to be out in Minnesota. They'll likely see a few showers maybe north and west of Eau Claire as we get closer to the morning, but most of the activity should remain there. There's going to be probably a line developing, so expect some activity as you wake up sunrise for Eau Claire westward. Further south, it's likely going to wait until we get later in the day. Now, is there a severe threat with this? We'll kind of track it out, but you can see a line begins to form, and for La Crosse area, it's likely not going to be until we get closer to the mid-morning hour, maybe towards noon, and then there could be another push come through that could produce showers and thunderstorms. So it does look wet for La Crosse about mid-morning to potentially early afternoon. The good news as you go further north, we're going to see this probably wrap up a little bit towards the late afternoon. So for Ashley, for the Arts, potentially any activities all the way up to Claire, it does look to be more of a dry evening, at least late afternoon. Unfortunately, go further south. As you see, the activity persists, but mainly just light showers unless you go all the way down the Wisconsin River area. And I think a lot of this activity, we will at least see a break for a lot of areas going after 7 or 8 a.m., but we'll have more activity potentially going in as we go towards Saturday night. Overall, the severe threat for tonight, weakening, but Rusk County west of Eau Claire, we'll have to keep an eye if that storms continue. It would be damaging winds. Tomorrow, the threat really is dependent on what goes on during the morning time frame, but as of right now, it looks like that threat should be probably further south and east, but we'll keep an eye. Rainfall, some areas further south and west could pick up well over 2 to 3 inches, and this goes all the way through Monday morning. Less as you go further north, but everyone could see rain because we definitely could use it. Most areas are about an inch behind for August already. It's been a fairly dry month thus far, and there is a flash flood watch. We got to keep an eye out for Crawford and Richland County. They could prove repeated storms, not just Saturday, could be Sunday, even Monday too. So if you're in that area, definitely stay tuned for more thunderstorms. Otherwise, it's definitely going to be much more comfortable once we get past Monday. More typical August temperatures, low 80s, humidity level low, but then we'll go start ramping that back up towards the end of next week a little bit. So you guys, unfortunately, it wasn't too bad today. We got a lot done here and Stuff the Bus, but glad we got all this taken care of. Weather was good, a little hot and stuffy, but overall not too bad.
Absolutely. And a big shout out to everybody once again who donated to make Stuff the Bus so successful. Greg Barnhart out in the field. Thanks, Greg.